ranking the Shadow Me series from my least favorite to my favorite and giving you guys my full thoughts and opinions on each book and the entire series and letting you guys know if you haven't read it, if I think you should read it or not. Coming in sixth place, we have Shatter Me. This is the first book in the series, and honestly, that plays a big part on why it is in sixth place. I just wasn't really as connected to the characters yet. I wasn't really invested in the plot yet. I also am just gonna come right out and say it. Aaron Warner gave me the biggest ick in this book. Like, oh, I hated him. First of all, he had a huge ego and he was making her do things that she didn't want to do and he was just straight up mean to her. Second, I just did not understand how he was so obsessed with Juliet right off the bat. Without knowing all of the lore that we learn in the rest of the series, it gave me the biggest ick throughout the entire book. I was like, why are you obsessed with her? She's a girl that's just sitting there not talking or doing anything. Why are you obsessed with her? So that's why this is in sixth place. In fifth place, we have Imagine Me. This is the last book in the series that I just finished, and honestly, I just didn't think that it needed to happen. I feel like we could have ended on Defy Me and everything would have been the exact same. I feel like so much happened in this book, but also nothing of importance at all. It was so repetitive from the last book. It literally just felt like she wrote the same book twice in a row, but just made this one a little bit creepier. And I just feel like it was a little bit predictable. After reading the whole series, like, we knew that this guy wasn't gonna die. We knew that this wasn't gonna happen. We knew that this was gonna happen. It was just, it felt very predictable and repetitive, and that's why it's down here. Also, just the fact that she called a specific character handsome automatically made me want to throw up. In fourth place, we have Unravel Me. Honestly, the first half was a little bit boring. It was just them, like, training and figuring out where they were at, and we needed that for the plot, and it, like, was necessary for the plot, but it was just boring to me. But the second half of the book did redeem itself. We started getting more Kenji. We started getting the development of Kenji and Juliet's relationship. We started learning more about the characters. We started getting more Warner. So I did like it. It just wasn't my favorite. Now we're getting into the top three, and I don't even know how to rank these because I loved all three of them. So don't even pay attention to this ranking. All three of them are amazing. This is when I really started getting invested in the series. In third place, we have Restore Me. Honestly, a lot of people hate on this book and think that this book is boring, but I loved it. I loved it, and it might just be because I was just coming off my high from Ignite Me, but I read this book in literally like 2 sittings. It was so easy to read and so fun, and I know there wasn't a lot going on, but I feel like we got a lot of development of the characters. I loved badass Juliet in this book, and the ending made me very sad. Now in second place, we have Defy Me. This one we learned so much lore and so much about why things happened and why Aaron was so obsessed with Juliet in the beginning. We learned all of that in this book. It was so fun to, first of all, get both the past and the present and just learn all of that lore.